ladies and dickheads. Starting this video behind a Prius, which isn't a good sign. Alright, now it's a good sign that we're away from the Prius and accelerating. So we're heading out to meet up with a guy that I went to a while ago, actually. Actually, when I first started my Siren collection, he was my first guy I ever bought one from. And I'm meeting up with him today. And finally, if everything goes right, I'm going to be getting my holy grail Siren that I've been wanting for my collection, which I know less than 1% of you guys will even know what the fuck this is, but it's a Federal Signal Omega 90, and it's just my favorite siren of existence. And if for those of you that don't remember, I make siren packs and I make high quality recordings for like Grand Theft Auto and shit using these. So I'm stupidly stoked to fucking make me a dope new pack with this and have the siren for my collection. My weird little siren collection. But it also gave us the time to go out on the ZX10R. We're heading out to basically the border ass of Rialto, going into Fontana. We're going to be getting off on Sierra Avenue. And it's Veterans Day today as of recording this video. So happy Veterans Day to those of you, even though it's past Veterans Day as of you seeing this video. But happy Veterans Day to you guys. Much love. I don't know why, but it looks so smoky and smoggy. I don't know if there's a fire nearby and I just don't see it, but it is like massively unusually smoggy out right now. This could be all the smoke coming inland from the LA fires, but I'm not sure, because that's why San Bernardino is pretty much, I believe it was voted like the smoggiest city. I think it's in all of America, and it's basically because of its geological location. It's essentially a cereal bowl, and all the Los Angeles smog flows into it and it just gets sucked in there. Man, I was getting I was seeing some YouTube notifications, and I noticed they started doing that thing that like InstaTwat does, where it says, oh, you uploaded this video X amount of years ago, share it with your audience or whatever. And it showed me about having this bike for like, man, I've had this thing 4 years now. Doesn't it? It don't even feel like I've had this thing for that long. It's crazy. Ow, I'm getting hit in my kneecap by something. Oh shit, Sierra Avenue's already 2 miles away. Damn, I thought this was a lot farther. But yeah, like, just to go over a little 4-year, almost 5-year review now on this bike. Man, this bike's never let me down, dude. I'm still using the lithium battery that I bought back when I first got it. So the battery in it's like 4 years old. The chain is still, I probably should change the chain sooner or later. My chain is pretty much 4 years old. The only thing I've done to this thing is stay good with my oil changes and shit. And this bike's literally lasted me all this time flawlessly. And I'm honestly, I love this bike to space and back, dude, because it's always been there for me when I needed it to go long rides, and always never left me hanging. All the SCMMs, all the rides through those 115-degree days and shit, those long rides, man, this bike's been good to me. This bike's been good to me. For a bike that's 13 years old, she's definitely held up her paces. I'm sure it helps that I'm not one of those dickheads that ping it off the rev limiter every time I'm riding it, and I simply ride it normal. And even when I'm giving it a little bit of gas and acceleration, even that's not even stressing the damn thing. But Yeah, I've been treating her good, never overwork her, and she's been treating me good. And I bet even if I was overworking her, she'd still be treating me good. Dude doesn't even, he literally wasn't even looking where he was going. He's like, let me just go right across fucking oncoming traffic like that. This like reminds me of Ontario. Like there's a part when you're going through Ontario that looks all industrial like this. It's crazy to think that like that's a FedEx supply chain. It's crazy to think like every one of these little buildings like just some random ass fucking like warehouse or something. We have a lot of warehouses around here too in these parts, in like my surrounding cities that are really what should we do? Man, I'm brain farting right now. That are like really big companies and shit that I'm sure a lot of you guys know of. Like I think we have Gretty, like where the car, I think they do the exhaust and shit. I am completely retarded with car stuff. I've never really been balls deep into car stuff and like knowing all the ins and outs of it. Shit, even motorcycles I pretty much ain't too sharp on all the brands and stuff anymore. I think I'm not getting out of motorcycling. I'm just like, damn, that's such a cool house all by itself. I've just been riding so long and so consistently that it's like one of those, like, it's just becoming another thing, you know? It's like I'm just driving a car anymore, it feels like. You know, it's nothing crazy to me that I'm riding bikes anymore. I'm so used to it. I haven't had a car in all these years. Dude, this place is nice. Holy shit. I'd live in this area. Alright, got my Omega 90. Fuck yes. Guys, I literally like, this is my holy grail of my collection right here. Like that I've been seeking this thing for half of a fucking year, literally. Literally half a year I've been seeking this Siren. And Chris is such an amazing dude to fucking hook me up with this thing. Holy fucking shit. And then he was such a nice guy. He gave me a fucking controller with it for one of my other ones that I didn't have. Hey Chris, if you're watching this, dude, much love to you, brother. I really appreciate that. That was really cool. Now we're heading back on, getting the air flowing through my jacket, getting that sweat drying off of my back. Good old roundabout, baby. Man, sometimes I forget how good this bike sounds. You realize that sometimes you get too used to something? Oh shit, I'm going 108? Doesn't even feel like it. You ever notice that? That sometimes you get so used to something that you forget how cool it is? That's me with this bike sound. I know this bike's originally supposed to have a dual pipe, and I have a custom mid pipe that goes into a single can in the back. I don't know if that makes it sound a little crazier, but I always loved how mean this bike sounds. This bike's always sounded nice and mean. Oh, they almost did the dual lane change into each other. That car is low as shit. Oh, those rims are ugly. Those are some like pizza pan rims. Can I have one of you fine car gentlemen in the comments tell me exactly like what's the benefit you get out of having your car extremely low to the ground? Do you get any like performance gain out of that? Is it like an aerodynamically pleasing way to have your car? Like how's that work out? It's that time of year, folks. Get ready to hear all kinds of Christmas ropes. November first hit, and fucking all of a sudden I kept hearing Christmas slappers playing from Franny's phone nonstop. And I was like, what the fuck is that sound? And all of a sudden I was just hearing, last Christmas I busted a nut, took it right up, put it right in your butt, and literally shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Little do I know, it's Franny busting them slappers. Well guys, that's gonna go ahead and conclude this little ZX10R adventure. As always, thank you guys for watching. All links will be down below. If you want to support me on Patreon, go to my shirts, keychains, stickers, etc. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the out of that like button. You guys have a real good day. I'll see you guys later.